Tweety and Reno. You're watching 2 News at 5:30.
Made some choices that put me on the streets, and I know what it takes to get off the streets.
A diverse group of people are working to solve the problem of homelessness in northern Nevada. That is tonight's 2 News big story at 5:30. Good evening, I'm Ryan Canaday. Kristen's off tonight. Thanks for keeping it here. Experts say the best way to fight homelessness is to find housing as soon as possible, and then the focus can shift on solving other related problems. Paul Nelson attended today's special meeting regarding homelessness. So, Paul, what did they discuss?
Well, experts say this has to be a community effort, Ryan, and that officials have to start looking at new ways to fight homelessness. That means getting them out of the shelters and finding housing, but not everyone thinks that's the right answer. Tim McGivney says he was homeless off and on for more than a decade, abusing drugs and alcohol.
It was dangerous. It was a free-for-all. It was around a bunch of people who we said we can do whatever we want anytime we want to, and that's the way we lived.
The 34-year-old says he's living a new life as a husband and father now. He says following the law, sobriety, mentor support, and a job turned his life around.
There's an overall lack of both prevention and diversion.
The goal of this meeting is to find new ways to solve homelessness, including using shelters as a tool to help people get back on their feet.
Shelters as a process to be able to obtain housing rather than a destination where they go to sit and stay and struggle and languish.
That means getting people into housing, then focusing on other contributing factors.
You need to have that door to lock and that roof over your head if you're going to begin that journey out of homelessness.
Experts say when people have a place to live, dealing with sobriety, family, and education is much easier. But McGivney is skeptical.
If you gave me a house when I was on the streets, I'd have 15 to 20 people in there at any time, running girls, running drugs, doing what we do.
But Tweety says while substance abuse and mental illness are often factors, most people are only homeless for a short time, not chronically.
Most of us wouldn't blame a 2-year-old or a 6-year-old or a young mother with children, and she's far more likely to be the face of homelessness than the person pushing the shopping cart downtown.
Officials say the Housing First model doesn't mean they're just giving away housing, but that they do say that stability is needed to keep people from becoming homeless again. They're hoping today's meeting will serve as a roadmap to make that happen. Covering the big story live in the newsroom, Paul Nelson, 2 News.